To be truthful, we didn't expect to win by that much, but as I said, it was very important, and I suppose the performance was the most pleasing aspect of the whole thing.
The intensity was massive.
Yeah, you could see that we really wanted to win this. We know we didn't do ourselves justice against Tipperary the last couple of years, and we trained hard, and all the focus was on this one today, and the last couple of games, as I said, against them didn't go away, but we know if we worked hard today that we get a result, and we're just delighted that we did.
There was a lot of talk, I suppose, leading up to the game of lads being over the hill and all this kind of stuff. I mean, you give your answer there.
Yeah, I suppose it's hard for fellas to take sometimes coming up to a game like when they're training away, and some fellas are saying that they're over the top and that they're writing them off really, and I suppose fellas use it personally, they use it to their advantage today, and all the big guns came out and performed. Ron Corner's outstanding, caught 6 or 7 balls there in the second half, set the back. Carrigan the same, full back, and like Sean Og as well, driving on, and fellas had him written off, and it was just very pleasing from that aspect.
Was it individual motivation for yourself, John, or was it more of a collective thing?
I suppose we're back to the stage now where there's every fella knows where the place is in the team, and every fella needs to drive on, and everybody knew that today, that we were kind of dependent on 1 or 2 fellas going back over the last couple of years, but everyone had to row in today, and that's exactly what it was. And it probably wasn't pretty at times, but to win that way we didn't mind. We just drove on, and I suppose hard work came out in the end.
To some of us on the outside, John, this is a big shock, but within the group, have you felt this performance inside you, like things have obviously gone very well in training over the last?
Things are going well, yeah, training went very well, and to be honest, we didn't expect to win by that much. We expected more from Tipperary. They're a quality side, and they won't go away after today. They'll be back again through the qualifiers, but we knew that the importance of this game, that you could, like, we're playing Limerick now in a Munster semi-final, so we knew that that this was a big game to win, so that we could set up a Munster semi-final with Limerick. Yeah, well, I suppose we were going to be written off anyway because of our last couple of games against Tipperary. We always said that we were just looking for performance in the league. We went unbeaten for a long time, and we wanted to continue that in the league final. Just didn't work out that way, but fellas, as I said, wrote us off, and we just came back and answered a few questions today. But we're under no illusions where we stand, and we know that there's a lot of hard work to be done if we're going to go on and do things this year. But that was a good start there today.
It was probably right to win the first round of Munster, wasn't it? I mean, you're going back to.
Again, it was very important. As I said earlier on, it was very important. We knew what was at stake. We played in the qualifiers the last couple of years, and even if you do come out of them, it's not easy to perform then when you do come out of them. So we just wanted to get our focus. Our main focus was performance, beat Tipperary, and to get into a Munster semi-final.
And for your own club mate, exactly, he did an awful lot of damage there up the full forward, and obviously you were trying to isolate him, but really patted him out the ball and created so many chances and got the goal to tap it off at the end.
Again, I'm delighted from another fella that was written off there coming into the game, and kind of nasty enough things said about him, like that he wouldn't perform, and you would hear rumours on the street, but you're just delighted for fellas like that. We know within the group that there's performance in these big guys, and just delighted that he performed again today. Proved them wrong, yeah. As I said earlier on, big guns came out today, big performances from them, like Owen Carrigan, Ronan Corn, Sean Og, outstanding again today. Tom Kenny, probably not 100%, but gave us all there, and you could see it. Every fella was, as I said, every fella knows their place in the team now this year, and every fella needs to work hard, and that's what we're aiming at.
John, as satisfying as any win you've had in Munster Championship?
I suppose it is, yeah. I mean, to be written off the way we were, and to come back and perform like that, is very pleasing.
But what do you hope you can achieve now? This is probably the biggest win we've had in years.
Yeah, as I said, we know exactly where we stand. It's just one game. Alright, it was the Munster Championship, and it was important to perform there, but it's still only one game, and we're still only in a Munster semi-final, and that's our next stage, and we're not looking beyond that, because it'd be foolish of us to look beyond that at this stage.
But you could mix it with the best against today, Alex.
Yeah, Tipperary were tipped as the second best team in the country, probably behind Kilkenny, and we knew it was going to be difficult today, and we knew that we had to be in tip-top shape, and everything just went right for us on the day, I suppose.